some of the apps that I find really useful when I'm using the Surface Pro traveling like this are Netflix and Kindle, things to keep you entertained while you're on a long flight, but also the film and TV app, lots of movies to download and rent, those sorts of things. Of course, you can just flip the device around with the kickstand and have it sit up just nicely, and then when you want to get back and do some serious work, well, you've got the keyboard right there, you can just flip that around. Of course, how could you go past mentioning things like OneDrive and OneNote, which is really the key application for a business worker using a device like the Surface Pro. You've got the choice of the app, the OneNote app, which has come an enormous long way since its early days. It now has most of the features that we have in the desktop app, and you also have the OneNote desktop app, which has everything that you'll ever need as a mobile worker. A couple of important apps: Skype for business, of course, keep me in touch in my office, and not to mention Microsoft Teams. And the Windows 10 Maps app gets a special mention because not only does it allow you to draw on your maps, which I've shown in another video, that can be really handy for trying to map out your route and figure out where you want to go for the day, but it also allows you to download offline maps. And when you're in another country, sometimes connectivity can be a bit hard, a bit patchy, and it's really handy to be able to have fully detailed maps on your side, even when you're not connected to the internet. And I also find it really handy as a bit of an amateur photographer to have apps like Photoshop and Lightroom on my device. And the time that I'm spending on planes or on trains in transit, I actually often use for editing my photos if I'm not doing some work.
We begin with inspiration.
If you're at a conference like the one that I'm at here, using the Surface Pro is really going to help you to stay focused. I see a lot of people in conferences, they've paid a lot of money to get halfway around the world to join a conference like this one here, and they're using their laptop or their mobile phone, and they're very, very distracted. They're really not paying attention to the content that they've come to hear. So using the Surface Pro, the pen, and OneNote really allows you to stay focused. It also allows you, when you take notes with the pen, of course, it helps you to retain information, which is really important. But even better than that, it actually helps you to be able to capture and create your ideas. And that's one of the things about attending conferences like this one here. We come here to get inspired, to get ideas, and to be creative. And so the Surface Pen really helps us to do that. So if you're a business traveler and you're looking to reduce the number of devices that you have to carry with you, not to mention the amount of paperwork that you have to deal with, then have a look at the Surface Pro. It might take a little bit of getting used to. You might have to learn maybe a new way of working, but it's really worthwhile. So if you found this video helpful, remember to subscribe and like this video as well. And check back every Wednesday for new Be a Surface Pro videos.